Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Wait, What? Why? The podcast that ponders the origins behind the things that we do. Thank you for taking the time to join us today as we discuss the origins of birthday traditions. I'm Nicole Gallagher.
And I'm Dennis Gallagher.
How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I had a very productive day. Sun finally came out after 24 hours of rain. So, no, I'm doing very well. Spirits are high.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
How you doing?
I'm just lovely.
Yeah.
As our listeners may know, or may not know, my Instagram was hacked.
You did get hacked.
I got hacked bad.
Yeah, you got hacked bad.
And I'm off all social media. Except for Twitter. I'm still on Twitter. And I still have our Wait What Why pod Instagram. But other than that, I am off. All my personal social media accounts are off.
And you really only get hacked on the Insta, right? But it kind of permeates into some of the other ones. Is it
Instagram and
like
Facebook are owned by the same company now. So
and then they kind of go through your contacts. Like
Yeah.
I've been getting texts from different people, our nephew, and hey, did you know, did Auntie get hacked? And I'm like, yes, delete her now, yes. So
report
crazy.
it. Yeah.
Insta is, I don't get it with the Instagram thing. I had another good friend who had a very big Instagram account and two Instagram accounts with pretty large followings. And they hacked him and demanded $10,000 to release his. He had to let them both go.
Well,
he had to let all his stuff go. It's crazy.
It's sad because I also have to let it go, but Instagram. And this isn't a dig on Instagram because
you can dig Instagram.
But they're no help. I filed multiple reports. Everyone's been reporting it and blocking it, and then they just change they changed my username, my password. I can't get into anything, but they will just add a dot in the middle of my name or whatever, and then it just repeats the cycle. And Instagram has not gotten back to me. I filed at least 10 reports with all the information, and I have nothing. It's crickets.
Yeah,
and I'm very frustrated by it.
I don't blame you one bit. And you just like you say, changing the period one place or these subtle changes, people don't pick up on that.
No.
So then all of a sudden they get a friend request or whatever it is,
it was
a personal message,
Bitcoin
said,
please
or something.
help. No, please help me. I need your help.
Well, that was after the Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Right. It started out with a Bitcoin thing, and then it started going to more personal. Yeah, it's nuts. So there's definitely a flip side to to the internet and to the reach.
So that frustrated me. So in all of that, it's actually kind of freeing. I haven't been on social media, but also it's, I use it to try to promote our podcast a lot. So, and I find out a lot of good information on those sites too. So, it's bittersweet, but
and it's got a ripple effect too.
Slowly getting over it.
Yeah, it's got a ripple effect because it's kind of delayed this. And like you say, you just... you're out of touch on 3 of the 4 big platforms or whatever it is that, it's sad. It's sad.
It is sad.
And you don't, there's nothing to steal there. It's legit just a hack, just to be an a-hole. Really, it sucks.
I don't know. Maybe get people to invest. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but luckily most of my followers and friends were, smart enough to know not to fall prey to it,
unfortunately,
I guess.
the hacking is becoming more normal, so people are getting used to it.
Yeah.
Right?
But that's not what this is about.
No, it's not them, but this is about it. Oh, we lament.
That's how I'm doing.
Our bad.
I'm getting
That's
over
how you're
it,
doing,
yes.
I'm doing well, Nick got hacked.
Yes, yep, I got hacked. But I'm going to keep our Wait What Why Instagram account going, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So
sure. Cool.
Follow us on that.
Keep rolling, right? Keep rolling.
And so follow us on our Wait What Why pod Instagram account, and tell a friend about our little podcast. Again, we're really a little independent podcast. We don't have anyone helping us out or advertising for us, so we're relying on you to help us to grow. So if you could spread the word, follow us, email us, help us out in any way you can. We would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, if you enjoy listening to us, we enjoy very much having you. And word of mouth is huge. So like Nick said, absolutely.
So
give us a shout out.
Yes, please do. Shout out. So today we're a little behind on releasing our podcasts, but it's been a thing. So here we are anyway. Better late than never.
Better late than never. That's right.
So This episode 19, is on the origins of birthdays because it's May and it's our birthday month.
We have a lot going on in May for sure. New Hampshire has done a good job kind of ruining your birthday month.
They have. I was going to bring that up.
Yeah,
it's funny you say that.
we're from Massachusetts, so I guess we really don't have too much to compare. But in New Hampshire, all your vehicles come due in your birth month. They make everything on your birth month. So registrations, inspections, all of that stuff all comes due. So our birthday month ends up being like a super expensive month by design, by New Hampshire design, which kind of crappy.
And it's double because we both have our birthdays.
Exactly.
We're a week apart, and so we get double hammered on our birthday month. So yeah, it has taken the love out of May.
May in particular, right? Yeah.
I don't know how other states do it, but Massachusetts, you would do it when you bought your car or when you registered your car first,
if you registered
right?
it, bought it in February, it was always going to kind of be that number 2.
Yeah.
It was February, and not that way. We have fives all over our, stickers all over our windshields, and it just screams expensive May.
Yes, it is.
Right before the summer kicks off,
really
we
a
got to pay the man everything,
Yeah. It's expensive.
Yes.
But birthday traditions as a kid?
Birthday traditions as a kid. No, just kind of like everybody else. Birthday cake and candles and exchange of gifts, that kind of thing.
Your parties?
Yeah. When I was very young, we had parties.
Yeah.
Not as we get older, I suppose. Not like big parties. Had a big 16th or good size 16th, and no real traditions. I don't think. You?
Well, yeah, same. Birthday parties. We would just have like friends and family over. My brother is also 4 years and 4 days apart from my birthday. So growing up, we always had our birthdays together.
Oh yeah, you combine those. That's a no-brainer.
So it was just friends and relatives, and same thing, cake and presents and playing and games, and that's pretty much it. We never really, there wasn't necessarily tradition other than the typical, I guess, American things that we do.
Yep.
But I know as we are older now, Den is not into birthdays. And
because we're getting older.
No, you just, like, even your family, you guys don't do anything. You don't even send cards.
Oh, you're going to shoot one across the bow, huh?
Well, I'm just saying, it's weird to me. But my family has always been like, you send a card and send a gift, and it's
I'm a 52-year-old man that your mother still sends checks in my birthday card.
And
I think that's weird. I think that's weird.
She likes to give gifts.
Just send the card. Don't force the gift on me. It makes me feel tremendously guilty. I don't need the gift. I don't mean to look the gift horse in the mouth, but you fired the first shot off the bow. So, I'm in an ongoing fight with Nikki's mother about, I have like a drawer full of uncashed checks. Although she got smart this year, didn't she?
She did.
She did. She sent me a gift card.
She did.
Yeah, to like one of my favorite
stores.
Yeah. So, good move, Diane. Shout out, Diane. But in general, no, I don't really think I need to be getting gifts and presents as an older gentleman.
Some people just love it.
Very
just makes
festive.
them feel good to give gifts.
Yes.
So you just should politely accept. That would be good etiquette.
I don't agree. I don't agree.
What do you think, audience?
Yeah, let us know.
Would you decline a gift from an in-law? No, not if you want to be on the nice list.
Yes, you would.
No.
Yes, you would. Once you get to be, in your 50s, no one should be giving me checks for my birthday.
You don't get to decide who wants
I'm
to
deciding.
give you things. Oh, my goodness.
I'm deciding. I make a conscious effort.
All right.
The only cool, as an adult, the only cool kind of birthday thing that I can recall is one of the survey companies that I worked for about 15 years ago used to give you your birthday off, which I thought was the coolest thing. Didn't matter what was going on, how busy things were or whatever. If it was your birthday, it was a paid day off. That, as an adult, I thought was a cool thing. Getting a check from an older relative is not cool.
They want to give you a present.
Right.
So let them give you a present.
They do, and I put it right in the drawer.
No, you whine about it.
I don't whine about it. She calls up and gives me a hard time because her books are out of balance. Stop writing me checks.
All right, so I'm going to put this out on our Instagram. I'm going to take a poll and see what the general public thinks, and whatever they decide, you have to go with.
You mean, is the general public going to send me checks? Because I'll change my opinion.
The general public is going to decide whether or not it's appropriate for you to decline a check or money or a gift
It's
in
like
general.
me writing a $50 gift card and sending it to a $50 check and sending it to my dad. Happy birthday, Dad.
He would love that.
He would not love that. He
How
used
do
to
you know?
cut me off at toll booths to pay for my tolls. No, he would not like that.
Have you ever done it?
No, because he wouldn't like it.
Well, you should try it.
Oh, goodness.
Anyway, so we're going to get into the origins of birthdays, and I will put that out there later on to see what other people think. Are you ready to dig in?
Sure.
On that note?
Well, you're the one who fired it across the bow. You did. You started it.
Well, it's our birthday.
I am okay with the way my family
It's our
handles birthdays because we're all adults.
And I'm okay with the way my family does it.
That's right.
So deal.
Into the drawer.
All right. You're terrible.
Sorry.
All right, so you ready?
Yes.
There was more information here. I say this all the time. There was more information here than I was expecting. You can probably bet on that whenever you listen to one of our podcast episodes.
Yeah, if it was a drinking game, they'd be drinking.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
Oh,
every time
there
she
you
says
go.
there was more information.
There you go. Den just nailed it on the head.
That's right. Our podcast becomes a drinking game.
All right, so birthdays actually they date back to the creation of calendars because before that, you didn't have anything to mark the passage of time.
Right. If you were born on the full moon, you really couldn't, have a birthday every month kind of deal.
So, ancient civilizations use the sun, the sun or lunar calendar to mark passage of time, but there wasn't any way to determine the particular anniversary or any given day and time. So once calendars were invented and put into place, all that could be tracked, but birthdays weren't really a thing. No one really cared about when you were born. So according to encyclopedia.com, some rituals, birthday rituals, date back to ancient Mesopotamians and Egyptians who were the first to recognize patterns in time and developed calendars. There was an article by Todd Van Luling, and in that article he stated when pharaohs were crowned in ancient Egypt, they were considered to have transformed into gods. So that was the day that became celebrated. That was considered their birthday because it was their birth into Goddom.
Becoming a god. I don't know if Goddom's a word.
Goddom?
I'm not sure.
No. All right. So
Godhood?
Godhood?
I don't think that's right either.
I don't either.
No.
That was the day they had transformed into gods.
They ascended
Into Goddom.
Jeez and crow.
So scholars have noted that the Bible's reference of the pharaoh's birthday is actually the earliest mention of a birthday celebration, which is around 3000 BCE, so a very long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
But there's an Egyptologist named Dr. James Hoffmeyer who believes that when they reference this birthday, they're actually only referencing his coronation date. So because that would have been the pharaoh's birth as a god and not the actual day he was physically born. So that was more important. So in history, it's not really the day you were born.
It wasn't a birthday. It was a kind of a different marked day.
Yes. Ascension was a good word.
Ascension, yes.
I like that.
Yep.
So anyway, in those societies, only members of nobility were honored with birthday parties. And they did often invite townspeople to celebrate, though. Some historians believe that the custom of wearing crowns on birthdays originated at these early birthday festivals.
It wasn't a Burger King?
No. You know what? I do it in my classroom.
I know you do. Yeah,
I do.
I know you do. How many of those crowns did you get sent to you?
I bought 75 crowns, like little paper golden crowns and tiaras. And on the day of my students' birthdays, at the beginning of every month, I keep a calendar and they all tell me what's going on in their lives, birthdays, games, or events or whatever. And I mark it down. But on their birthdays in class, I play this really bad birthday song. I find it on YouTube. It's Epic Birthdays, and you basically find it with any name, and it's hysterical. And it never gets old. Mm-hmm. And on their birthday, I had one today, I played it, and I give them a crown and a ring pop. So they wear their little special ring pop in their crown all day, and they get super excited. And on certain students' birthdays, if I don't have them till the end of the day, they come in and they beg me because they want to wear their crown all day in school.
They could get it early. They want to get it early, show people their crown, and they'll ring pop. Yeah.
It's really cute.
The ring pop probably only lasts about 15 minutes and it's gone, right?
Yeah. But anyway, so
that's funny.
Wearing crowns. Yeah, and you know what? I never even thought about that. Like, why did I... It's so funny, and that's the thing that kind of got me interested in doing a podcast like this, because, like, why are crowns associated with birthdays? I don't know. I just bought crowns to give them, like, a birthday crown. Like, that's just kind of a thing that happens.
Show it's their day,
I guess. You don't know
where
it...
Yeah. Well, apparently it started with the pharaohs.
It started then,
wow.
Yes.
No kidding. Those Egyptians, I tell you what.
They're crazy.
Impressive. Oh, wow.
Not as crazy as the Romans, though.
Party like a Roman. Party like a Roman.
Party like a Roman.
That's right.
So, popular opinion, speaking of Romans, seems to be that the Romans were the first civilization to celebrate birthdays for non-religious figures because they like to party. Romans would celebrate birthdays for friends and families, and the government would, kick it up a notch and create public holidays to observe the holidays of the more famous people or more important people in their civilization. So those celebrating like a 50th birthday party would receive a special cake made of wheat flour, olive oil, honey, and grated cheese. But still around this time, female birthdays not celebrated.
They didn't get the grated cheesecake?
Nope, they didn't. Not until about the 12th century.
They probably didn't miss it much.
I don't know.
That sounded gross.
Really? It sounds to me like a baguette. Like, it's not sweet. It's flour, oil, honey, and grated cheese. Like,
I don't want any cheese in my cake.
Grated cheese? It's not cake. It's like a bread, I think.
Okay.
But they called it cake.
They probably were laughing at the guys for eating that disgusting stuff.
Anyway.
Just saying. Sounds gross.
If we go into early Christianity.
Here we go.
They celebrated death days.
Whoa.
Because, why? Why do you think?
I have no idea. I'm not looking at the screen. She always thinks I'm cheating. I'm not cheating.
I see you.
It's organic, right?
I see you.
Not cheating.
Death days, because what happens when you die?
You have a funeral. You ascend to heaven, right?
That's exactly right.
Right.
So death days, they celebrated death days because they didn't believe in celebrating the day of your birth. They believed that getting into heaven was viewed as more important than that.
Okay.
So they would celebrate you dying instead, because that's the day you ascend into heaven.
Okay.
But
twist.
In the 4th century, the Catholic Church decreed that there should be a day to celebrate Jesus' birth. And after that, celebrating birthdays for common folk became widespread among Christians. And again, if you looked into this, like if you haven't listened to a lot of our other podcasts, we do talk a lot about early Roman festivals, and one of them was Saturnalia. And there was some references that I found that said this was another reason, like Saturnalia was another reason why the Catholic Church decided to celebrate Jesus' birthday and other birthdays, just to get the pagan festivities like out of the way and focus more on Christianity. So it wasn't that they had to like alter their beliefs to try to pull people in and away from paganism. So there's that. And then this was just a neat little fun fact I found. So birthday celebrations involving sugary cakes, which is what I think you were thinking of, not the cakes that they made way back when, were only available to the very wealthy because the ingredients were considered a luxury. So it wasn't until the Industrial Revolution that allowed celebrations like Kinderfest, which I'll talk about in a few minutes.
That's a big jump in time, too, by the way, Industrial Revolution. Wow.
Yeah.
From the Romans to the Industrial Revolution.
Industrial Revolution elsewhere.
Oh, not our
Not
Industrial
our Industrial Revolution,
okay.
yes. Because
Worldwide.
Kinderfest is German.
Okay.
And so we'll get there. But the birthday traditions in other cultures began to grow more popular. And not only did the required ingredients become more abundant, but the bakeries also started offering pre-made cakes at lower prices due to advances in technology and mass production. So getting into that, we're going to talk about the origins of just the birthday cake.
Okay.
All right, birthday cake history. So according to the Columbia Daily Tribune, ancient Egyptians started the tradition of having cakes on a birthday celebration. However, only the very powerful were lucky enough to have a cake. because the necessary ingredients were not very common. The ancient Greeks started making cakes that were modeled after the moon as a tribute to Artemis, the goddess of the moon. Cakes were made as circles, then lit with candles to shine like the moon. So this might be like the origins of the candles.
Yep, evolution there, yeah, sure.
There was also a common belief that evil spirits visited people on their birthdays. And in order to scare the spirits away, people gathered on your birthday and made lots of noise. So it's thought that maybe this is how birthday parties began. People coming over to protect you and screaming and partying.
Keeping the spirits away.
Yes.
Okay.
So then it's the late 18th century. The custom of having birthday parties for children began in Germany with the Kinderfest, which translates into children's party. And during this event, family members woke the child, presented him or her with gifts and a cake topped with candles matching the child's age, that's what we do, right?
Right.
And an additional candle to symbolize the light of life or good luck, which I think is a very common tradition. So if you're turning 8 years old, you get 8 candles plus 1 on your cake.
One to grow on.
One to grow on, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So
is kinder having to do with
Kinderfest.
kids, and now it's kindergarten. Is that a?
Yeah, same.
Okay, so it's Kinder. Is that Latin? No.
German.
That word.
Yes.
Okay, and it
Yep.
still kind of applies to the with a child.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Continue. Thank you.
Yeah, no. So yeah, kinder means children.
Okay.
I guess I just said that. Our current tradition of celebrating birthday with a round cake filled with candles comes from the German tradition. However, the birthday cake and burning candles was an all-day affair. The candles were lit in the morning, but they could not be blown out, and the cake could not be enjoyed until after dinner. The burning candles would be replaced all day long as they burned until the time finally came later that evening.
Okay.
That seems like a lot of work.
It does seem like a lot of work keeping the candles lit
I
and
wonder
whatever.
what kind of candles they used. If they were those little cheap white birthday candles, that would be literally like a minute.
You stick a 2-foot tall candle
That's
on there
what I'm
and it'd take
thinking.
forever, right?
I'm thinking it was those big
You use the
tapered
same candle for multiple cakes.
candles. Yeah.
Yeah.
So fun fact. The world's largest birthday cake was created in 1989.
Oh, let me guess. Disney World.
No.
No.
That's a good guess,
Is it
though.
a good guess?
I like that. It's better.
cool.
It's more fun than this one.
All right.
I don't want to say this. I don't know. This might be fun. So the largest birthday cake was created in 1989 for the 100th birthday of the city of Fort Payne, Alabama.
What?
Yeah.
Fort
Largest.
Payne? I never even heard of Fort Payne, Alabama.
The cake weighed 128,238 pounds.
What?
And 8 ounces. And used 16,209 pounds of icing.
So you could probably still stop down there today and grab a piece,
Grab
right?
a piece of cake.
From 1989. You should probably have a drive-through still handing out hunks of that cake. That is a ginormous cake.
That's huge.
Wow.
Biggest cake ever.
That's the biggest cake ever, huh? Mm-hmm. In Alabama, of all places. Well, kudos
Yeah,
to
Fort
them.
Payne.
I've never heard of it.
Me
Fort
either.
Payne,
I
Alabama.
haven't either. Anyone out there from Fort Payne?
Can we
Have you
still-
heard about the cake?
Can
Are
we
there
still drive through
pictures?
and get cake?
Is there a little like Fort Payne
Road trip?
history, like town history museum that you go to and you get pictures of that cake and the townspeople coming out? And I'm sure it was a big to do. 1989 wasn't
Wasn't that long ago.
that long ago.
Back then, I accepted birthday gifts. Right?
I don't know.
No, I did. Trust me.
Yeah.
And I want a piece of freeze-dried cake from Fort Wayne, wherever that is,
Reminds me
Alabama.
of the Seinfeld episode where she ate that cake from
Oh, wasn't it like the wedding cake or something out of the freezer?
Yeah, it was
oh,
terrible.
God, that's horrible, too.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we digress.
We digress again, yes. That's what we do, though.
Origins of the Happy Birthday song.
Okay. Origins of the birthday song, huh?
Yep. Know anything about the origins? Or have you heard anything about the birthday song ever?
Not the birthday song, no.
No?
No, I know that you grew up with some pretty crazy...
Oh,
I know
I
that.
wasn't even going to talk about that.
Really?
I forgot. How could I forget that?
Oh, really? The vinyl birthday songs that your
Yes.
mother used to play for you guys?
She still does.
They're very
every
frightening.
year.
They're very frightening, actually.
Oh my God. So when my older brother and I were little, my mom had this they were
Record player,
like
right?
they were
Record
like
player.
it was a record player, but they were like floppy records.
Interesting.
And she ordered them I don't know. She bought them. She had
Sears
to
and
have
Roebuck?
ordered them. I don't even know. Catalog,
Sears catalog?
I guess.
Loved that.
So it was it was the Zoom birthday song. I don't even know what it's called, but it would be like...
Oh, Zoom was on PBS. Zoom was a show that was on PBS when we were
Well,
kids.
did they sing this? My name is Zoom and I live on the moon.
Yes.
And I came down to earth just to sing you this tune.
I think so.
'Cause, Nikki, it's your birthday today.
And you just sang on the podcast.
I did.
So we have... okay.
So I've been hearing that every year since I was little, and to this day, my mother will call me on my birthday and play that song. Since then, she had it on a cassette tape. I don't even know how she has it still today. I don't even know how she's able to still play that for me.
That's funny stuff. So I remember that.
We'll see coming up next week.
right next week.
That's a birthday tradition
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never even brought up at the beginning of the podcast.
So there you go.
That's crazy.
That's right. I remember that.
Thank you for that.
But as far as the origins of, happy birthday to... No, I don't know the origins of that. I have no idea.
Oh my God, I'm just having some nostalgia right now.
See, I did
love
good. That's
that.
great.
Yeah, that was great.
I'm sure she still calls Scott, your brother, and plays that for him.
I bet you she does.
And he hangs up on her.
Well, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think back that I think that now she just sings it. But whatever. So anyway, back to the
I don't know the origin.
traditional happy birthday
edumacate
song.
us, yes.
All right. There were two sisters, Patty Hill and Mildred J. Hill, who were both, who happened to both be Kentucky school teachers, who wrote a song called Good Morning to All in 1893 that was published in a book for other school teachers. The original intent of the song was to be sung in class by students before starting the day. Good morning to all. Are you seeing are you picking up what I'm putting down?
It sounds very similar, yes.
So, of course, when anything catches on, there are variations that are made. Robert Coleman published a songbook in 1924 that featured this song with a few extra lyrics that quickly came to overshadow the original lyrics. These new lyrics to that popular old tune became what we know today as the birthday song.
No kidding.
In 1933, the new version was used in an Irving Berlin musical. One of the founding Hill sisters sued on the grounds that they held the copyright to the tune. They won the case, and the copyright still holds to this day. Some even believe that the song is still under copyright until the year of 2030.
Which we're getting there.
I know, right? That's
Right?
crazy
We
to
are
even think
getting there.
about that. The copyright proceeds are split with the copyright owner and the Hills estate, estimated at around $2 million a year.
Not too shabby for a birthday song.
I'll take it.
Good for them.
So
Good
that
for
is
them.
crazy. Fun fact, most famous rendition of the Happy Birthday song?
Marilyn Monroe.
You saw.
I didn't see.
Yeah, Marilyn Monroe.
That's a good memory of mine, actually. Not necessarily Marilyn Monroe, but when we first started dating, right? The second time.
Oh
Right?
my God, yes.
I was tending bar, right? I was a bartender during the night and a surveyor during the day. And you hired, I believe it was a college classmate that you knew, to dress up like the blonde bombshell Marilyn Monroe and to sing to me like I was Mr. President.
She had this big, beautiful headdress.
I was very flattered and
yes.
embarrassed, yes.
Yeah, she walked into I met her, it was so shady because I didn't even know her. She was like a friend of a friend. I had a friend who was really into theater, and she did the King Richard's medieval fairs and stuff, and they dressed up and role played, and she's like, I have a friend that has this beautiful headdress, and I was like, I want to hire her and just sing to my
That
husband.
was my 30th birthday, right? That was my 30th
At
birthday.
the bar. I wanted it to be a big deal.
It kind of was.
And then I met her in the side parking lot and gave her cash and a cake. It was so seedy but innocent. I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
That was a
everyone in
lot
the
of
bar
fun.
was just like, what is going on? And who is this? And that was awesome. It was very cool.
Oh, that is so
That was a
funny.
great gift, actually.
You are bringing back the memories.
Yeah, well, I remember some stuff.
Yes. So that's the most famous rendition, and that was in Madison Square Garden on May 19th.
She sang that to him in Madison Square Garden?
1962,
No
yep.
kidding. I did not know that.
Crazy, right?
That's very cool. Yeah. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Everyone wants Marilyn singing,
right? Right?
That's awesome.
Yep, that was crazy. So, birthday facts.
Birthday facts.
Fun
Here
facts.
we go. Fun
I'm
facts.
done with the origins. Moving on to the facts.
All right.
All right. More people celebrate their birthdays in August than in any other month.
What is that all about?
I don't know.
8th month, 9.
No, yeah, I know what you're thinking, and I'll get there.
Okay.
So, the two other months with the highest rate besides August are July and September. And I'm going to skip down.
So it's all New Year's. It's all winter. People are cooped up
Wow.
and procreating.
Our recent survey suggests that more people are born on October 5th in the United States
That
than
throws
any
that out the
other
window.
day because the conception would have happened on New Year's Eve.
Okay, so no, it doesn't throw it out then.
No.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's where you were going, right?
Yeah, well,
It's
New
like
Year's
New
Eve
Year's.
or winter. I think I was
Yeah.
going kind of winter in
Okay.
general because people are cooped up, but it doesn't apply in Florida. But, that's where my brain went.
Yeah.
Ah, no kidding.
Close to 2 billion birthday cards are sent every year in the U.S. alone.
Some of them have checks to 50-year-old people that shouldn't go. Just saying, Diane.
So those birthday cards are 58% of all the cards sent.
Really?
Yeah,
Birthday cards?
Which makes sense.
I guess it does, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a fun fact.
Yes, I was looking at the screen, everyone. Sorry about that. I just got the Heisman.
In the 19th and early 20th centuries, a popular 21st birthday present was to have all your teeth removed and replaced with a set of dentures. So this was done so that you wouldn't have to incur expensive dental treatments later on in life.
That is a horrible solution.
I don't know. Our daughters are turning 21 next month.
So what?
Birthday gift.
You're kidding me. You know how much money we've sunk into their mouths to this point?
Braces.
Braces? Oh, my
orthodontists,
God.
yeah.
They're still wearing retainers and stuff? Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah, well, I mean, I that surprises me.
I still can't even believe they're going to be 21. That's crazy. Another fun fact. What's the golden birthday?
Say again?
Golden birthday.
Is it 50? 75?
No, that's what I thought too.
I don't know what it is.
It's when you are, it's when your age and the date of birth are the same. So if you were born on the 22nd of the month and you're turning 22 that year, that's your golden age.
So why my golden birthday was when I was 17?
Yeah.
That's crummy.
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
Mine was when I was 23.
Say 17. I was as oblivious to anything. All I want to do is play football and chase girls.
Another fun fact, which I didn't look this up, and I was very intrigued by it, but the least common birth date in the United States is May 22nd.
And that is right where we are. That's the least common, huh?
Least common.
Why?
And they don't include leap years. I don't know, but I was born the day after.
Yeah, and I was born 5 days earlier.
So, yeah.
That's nutso.
Interesting, right?
It is.
So to end this podcast,
All right.
I did a little on the day of your birth.
Oh, I thought you were going to sing a song.
I sang enough today. No one wants to hear that.
On this day of your day of birth.
On this day. So you were born on a Sunday.
I kind of knew that, I think, yeah.
Yes. May 17th. I wasn't going to give a year, but you said you were 52 like
1970.
numerous times. So, yeah, May 17th, 1970. So you are 51 years, 11 months, and whatever days now.
I'm 52.
52 actually just passed. So when I looked this up, oh my
Happy
gosh.
birthday to me.
Happy birthday,
Yeah,
Dennis Gallagher.
he's very nice.
You're Gen X?
I'm Gen X. Mm-hmm. Okay, not Gen A. Right? I want to be Gen A.
I can't
All right,
even
I'll take
right
Gen
now.
X, okay.
Now you ruined my joke. I was going to tell a
sorry.
joke. No.
I'm quick-witted.
So Gen X. So Gen X, wait, what is Gen X? Gen X was,
Awesome.
well, I agree with you 100%. I think we're also known as like the latchkey kids.
Aren't we like the last generation to not know,
We're
life before the internet and cell
So
phones?
Generation X is also known as the Gen Bust. They're born between 65 and 79. We are geeks and independent thinkers.
I take exception to the geek thing, but okay.
Most influential websites of today, like Google, YouTube, and Amazon, came from Gen Xers. So there you go. We're very smart.
Awesome.
Because We didn't have technology.
Right.
We had to create
We had nothing.
shit.
I remember when Pages came out.
So you're Gen X. Chinese zodiac is the dog. You're a Taurus. Number one song in America the day you were born? American Woman, No Sugar Tonight.
By the Guess Who, right?
Yes,
No kidding.
yes.
I love that song.
Mm-hmm.
That was the number one song, huh?
on the day you were born.
No sugar tonight in my coffee. No sugar tonight in my tea. Yeah, it's a good tune.
Hank Aaron was the ninth player
Hammer and
to
Hank.
get 3,000 hits
Yep, Hammer and
on
Hank.
that day. And I think you're going to like this. I want to know if you know this movie. You ready?
Yep.
Oh, wait. What is it?
I bet you I know.
Two Mules for Sister Cara was the number one movie.
2 Mules for
the
Sister
Sister
Cara?
Cara.
I don't know that at all.
That is shocking to me.
That was the number one movie?
That is the number one movie. Do you want to know why that's shocking to me?
Why?
Because it starred Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, I don't know that. That's definitely
And you
not
are
one of his known
a huge
movies.
Clint Eastwood fan.
I don't know that I've ever seen that. What is it
Yes.
called?
The most viewed movie that was released in 1970.
Oh, 70. Okay.
2 Mules for Sister Cara. But you watch all
Yeah,
the
no,
old
that
Clint
was not.
Eastwood
That wasn't one of
movies.
his. I can't recall seeing that one.
The Selling of the President by Joe McGinnis was the best-selling book on the year you were born.
Probably has something to do with Nixon.
Probably. It was 1968.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's all I have.
No.
But I thought
didn't.
that would be fun to
I'm
share.
thrown by that Clint Eastwood movie. That's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
When I looked that up, I was like, lame. 2 Mules for
Yeah,
Sarah.
right. And he's made so many good movies. I'd never
about?
heard of that. Wow.
Why is that a number one
I don't know.
movie?
Why couldn't it have been like the Outlaw Josie
I
Wales
know,
or something good? You
something
know,
cool.
Any which way but
Well,
loose.
now you're going to have to watch it.
I will. I'll make you watch it with me. Oh yeah.
No way.
And then we're gonna watch Forrest Gump.
Nope.
Jenny.
All right, so earlier we had to pause because our youngest daughter, Hannah, called. And why were we she has COVID again.
She's got the COVID. She's for the second time.
And she's quarantining with a friend who also has COVID.
Thank you, cowards. It's
Thank you,
fantastic.
cowards, again.
Great friends, yes.
And she was talking about how her friend had never seen Forrest Gump. And so I said to her, I have a joke. What generation is Forrest Gump from? And she said, what? And I said, Gen A. Because I think it's hysterical.
That is a good one. That's a good
And
one. Good movie,
yeah,
good
so
job.
that's why Den keeps saying that, just to give you a little bit of background.
I love it.
So,
Touched my funny bone.
oh, good lord.
What about your day of birth? You get your stuff there too?
I
Oh, what was it embarrassing? You didn't want to?
No, I can. I mean, a Gemini, May 23rd, so my birthday's coming up. It's on Monday.
Your own
I'm
birthday?
also a Gen Xer. My next birthday's in 2 days. I'm a Tiger. Oh, the number one song on my day was The Streak
They call it the
by
street.
Ray Stevens.
Yeah, that's like I know that song.
Do you?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know it.
The streak it was a streaker. And we used to sing it because they'd be like, oh, God, I can't remember the lyrics. But yeah, that's a funny song. So you had a very funny song on your birthday.
Oh, wait, they're
They call
all
it the
funny
streak.
songs. Okay, so this, whatever website I'm on, it's called birthdaydetails.com. According to the internet myth, the song that was topping the charts on your 14th birthday is the one that defines your entire life.
Oh, now I want to know that.
So the number one song on my 14th birthday was One More Try by George Michael.
I was going to say George Michael when I was teasing you earlier, and there it is.
On my 18th birthday, the number one song was Jump by Criss Cross. Jump, jump, Mac Dad will
Goodness
make
gracious.
you jump,
Well,
jump.
that was popular.
Daddy Mac will make you.
Bunch of foolish
And
people
on
jumping.
my 21st birthday, it was This Is How We Do It
That's another good one. I like that one too.
by Montel Jordan.
Oh, that's cool. I want to know that stuff about my birthday. That's fun. That's funny. You definitely had a couple of cool songs there on your 21st. I love that.
Yeah, that was my day.
No, that's fun.
Songs.
That's fun. That's cool. Everyone should kind of do that birthday details on their
Well,
on
it's
their
like
birthday.
this
and
day
see.
in history kind of
Yeah,
thing, and there's so many. So a lot of them gave like this day in history, but it was like May 17th, say for your birthday, but all throughout the years. And I was trying to narrow down just that one day in history. Oh, fun fact to celebrate. So happy birthday, hon.
Thanks, baby. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know what? You have actually a very cool book. Your dad probably gave it to you because he's that kind of guy. But you have like 1974, the year in 1974.
I do.
And it's a recap.
I think it's a
like
Time magazine.
Yeah, it's a Time magazine
hardcover
I think
book.
that's pretty cool to have.
Yeah. My
just
dad's
because
cool dad.
gives you prices of things and, a loaf of bread was a nickel and whatever it was. Yeah. That's
It
cool.
gives you everything. Movies, books, the cost of gas, the cost of everything. Yeah, it's very cool.
It is cool. Cool. No, I don't really care to celebrate my birthday anymore, but the origins here, this was cool. This was fantastic.
Yeah.
A lot of information here.
Yeah.
And fun stuff.
It was.
Yeah.
So,
We're going to watch Forrest Gump tonight.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Maybe
No, how about that
Jenna.
Clint Eastwood movie that I've never heard of?
Two Mules for
Jeez, I'm
Sarah.
crow.
Anyway, so it's good to be back in podcasting. Thank you.
Yeah, we missed you guys. We appreciate your
Yes.
patience. Like I said, between laptops getting drowned and whatever else, it's been
a rough go of it. It's the
rough
end of the
go of
school
it.
year, but we enjoy what we do. So again, thank you for taking the time to listen to us, and take a minute and share your favorite episode. Let people know that we're out there. We would greatly appreciate it, and we'd love to thank Francis for our podcast artwork.
Shout out, Francis.
And so I would say any of our social media, but right now we're at Wait What Why Pod on Instagram.
Because the rest got hacked.
I am hacked. So thank you for listening.
We appreciate it very much. This was fun.
Happy birthday. If you haven't made birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday coming up to you, Nick.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.